guys, so I got another Books Outlet order in and I'm pretty excited. So here we go. Once again, there's too many books for me to go into any detail to read the back. So here we go. So I got this one and I realized when it came in this is actually a sequel. So I'm gonna have to buy the frickin' first one. Why do I always do this shit, guys? Okay, so this one's Everlasting, and it's the sequel to Evercross. Obviously, I'm going to have to get this one. But I really like the cover. Alex, approximately, I can't say that. So, this one's cool. I got this for like $1. I got a bunch. I said I wasn't going to order any more books, but then Black Friday came around, and they had them all 30% off, so I had another box of books, but I put them on my bookshelf, and I didn't do a video, and I was like, whatever, I'm done. So this one is Words in Deep Blue. Okay, this one I will read the back to you guys because I'm really excited about this one. I have heard nothing but wonderful things. And guys, look at that cover. Like, even if this book happens to suck, like, that cover is beautiful. I'm sure it's not going to suck because that cover, a book can't suck with the cover like that. That's Tory logic. Anyway. But I must be paid also, said the witch, and it's not a trifle that I trust, that I ask. Let's see. That's not. Ever since her best friend Anna drowned, Evie has been an outcast in her small fishing town, hiding her talents, mourning her loss, drowning in her guilt. Then a girl with an uncanny resemblance to Anna appears offshore, and though the girl denies it, Evie is convinced that her best friend actually survived. I'm not only going to read part of it, but yeah. That looks, I've been wanting to read this for a long time. I'm pretty sure this is pretty new. I can't find the year. Whatever. Anyway, so I've been wanting to check out this series forever. And Books Outlet had the entire series on there. So that was pretty cool. However, oh man, I had the books in my cart for quite some time before I bought them because I was kicking stuff out, adding things. It takes a while to make your complete decisions. And when I finally was ready to check out the other, I had the Shatter Me that matched the other covers because I want the covers to match if possible since I'm able to do that. However, it was sold out, so I had to get this one because I already had the other books in my cart, and I was like, well, obviously I can't get the other three without the first book, so I want to start it, and I'm not going to be able to, so. But, however, I really do like this cover, though. It's really cool. I mean, I like the other ones, too, but I don't know. It's a hardcover, too, so if I end up liking the series, I will have to get the other version of Shatter Me so it'll match on my bookshelf, but I really do like this cover too. I think it's beautiful. I wonder why she drastically changed her covers. Not that either are bad, and usually I'm not a big fan of people in the cover, but I love this one. I just think it's beautiful. So I got Emergency Contact. This looked pretty cool, and I got it for $1 as well. So oh, here's the other one. Unravel Me. See how different those are, guys? It's so different. I don't remember the order of this series. I'm going to have to look at it. I know Shatter Me is first. Ooh! The third book. Oh, guys. I freaking am obsessed with this. I read Stalking Jack the Ripper 2 weeks ago or something. And I fell in love with it. It was amazing. So, look, unfortunately, this was the only one Books Outlet had. But it's hardcover, and it's beautiful. And that looks like the Titanic, guys. It's not, obviously, but it looks like the Titanic, and I love it so much. Guys, if you haven't read Stalking Jack the Ripper, it's great. Read it. I just started hunting Prince Dracula. And I'm only on page 75 or something, but I just started. I technically started days ago, but I got to page 10 because I just got so busy. And I read a little bit today, and I'm like, oh, I love it so far. But I'm gonna, after this video, I'm gonna read at least 100 pages because I need to start reading this week. I haven't read all week because I was trying to hold out because I really wanted to read the second of the Mara Dreyer series, but I'm giving up hope. It'll get here when it gets here, but I can't like put my book life on hold for it. Okay, Mara, obviously you're taking too long to arrive and you have been bumped in favor of Honeymoon's Dragon, because I've been wanting to read that one too. I'm like, I cannot just put my reading list on hold for you. I tried for a week. Okay, so match me if you can. This looks cute. I love how at the, I thought that said something else. It must have been another one I was reading on the back of it. When I was peeling all the fucking stickers off, guys. Okay, so this one I'm really excited about. Anna and the French Kiss. Guys, I have heard nothing but glowing reviews on this. All my favorite booktubers, they like praise the fuck out of this. So, I'm really excited. Alright, we got another one. Ignite Me. Again, I'm going to have to look and see what series. Apparently this is a series too, but this is the first one, thankfully. Slanted. This actually sounds really cool, guys. It says, Kyla's memory has been erased. Her personality wiped blank. Her memory is lost forever. She has been slated. I was thinking about like doing some readings for a YouTube. What do you guys think? Leave in the comments. Do you guys want to hear me read a certain book or whatever? Or just just little snippets of my current book of the week. I don't know. I want to do something cool. So, I got Unite Me. It has Destroy Me and Fracture Me. Okay, so I'm a little bit confused. If you know the order, please tell me because it's kind of not clear on when I Googled it about this part. Like, I think this is like 5 and 6 or something. I think it's like these. And then, but this is so much smaller than the other ones, but it's supposed to be 2 of them. So, what up with that? I don't know, maybe it's like a spin-off part or something, whatever. So, The Leveler. This sounds really cool. Okay, so she's a bounty hunter in a virtual reality gaming world. Okay, first off, that's just right up my alley. She's hired by irritated parents to pull their kids out of the maze-like Meep universe. But when the game's billionaire developer loses track of his own son in Meep, Nixie is in for the biggest challenge of her bounty hunter career. This looks good. Like, that looks right up my alley, and I fucking love the cover. There is no reset button. I freaking like this. I like it. I hope she's like, it seems like she's actually like in the game. That's pretty cool. So then we got The Loneliest Girl in the Universe. Okay. This was cool. And I love hardbacks. Books Outlet is amazing. You know, I actually thought I was more of a fan of paperbacks, but I don't know. I'm kind of getting into hardbacks now. You just have to make sure you take the cover off. Oh my god. I was talking to my dad the other day, and he was he was a reading teacher, but he like refuses to read now, and I was trying to get him to read something. I think it was Stalking Jack the Ripper. And he was like, "No, whatever." And I was like, "I can bring it to you, but I'm going to take the cover off it cuz I don't want you to mess it up." And he was like, "What are you talking about?" I was like, You know, you have to undress the book before you read it." And he was like, "I would just read it with the cover." And I was like, "What are you, a heathen? You're going to mess up the cover. They're so easily, like, fucked with. Like, you have to, guys, that's a thing, right? You have to take the cover off before you read them. Otherwise, these paper covers, they will get destroyed. Like, obviously, I've taken this off while I'm reading my book because I am not a heathen. Just kidding. If you read your books with the covers on, you're not a heathen, but I don't want them to get messed up. And I have read them before, and that's why the cover is gone, because it got so fucked up. Anyway, so 1,000 Pieces of You. I like this cover too. I totally judge books by their cover. Sorry. So, Sky in the Deep. Ooh, I'm really excited about this because, oh, and it's a bonus scene included. Nice. Anyway, so I've heard a lot of mixed reviews on this, but it sounds really amazing to me. And I'm just in love with that cover. Like, seriously, I really don't want to be disappointed because I love this cover. So, and then we got Invisible Ghosts. This looks really good too. Okay, and then we got The Stars Never Rise. So, in my last book box unveiling, or unboxing or whatever, I had, what was it? I can't remember the name. Oh, The Flame Never Dies. Yeah, with the blue cover with the feather. That's what it was. And I was really excited to read it. And that was the one I had chosen to read that week. But then, like, I had looked on the back and it said sequel, and I was like, God. I was like, damn it, why do I keep doing that? Anyway, so this is the first book to that, so I can finally read that. I finally got another bookshelf, guys. My hubby put it up because he loves me. Yeah, so I was pretty excited. It's basically a bookshelf of all my unread books. And there's a lot of them because this is my third full box of books from Books Outlet because they kept having sales. And usually they don't have sales. I'm pretty sure this is my third box of books. This is going to be the last for a while because obviously I need to stop. That doesn't stop me from going to Books Outlet though and putting more in my cart. Girls always get prepared, right? I think I have my reading all set for next year, guys. Like, this is ridiculous. It's a lot. So anyway, We Hunt the Flame. I'm pretty sure this is the first one. But I don't know. I don't know. I'm going to have to look. Because I know there is a sequel, but I'm pretty sure this is the first one. I think this was in an out crate at the beginning of the year. But I'm really excited about this one. And guys, this is beautiful. And it's a newer version. It's a newer novel. And it's hardback. And guys, this was like $7, man. You cannot beat freaking Books Outlet, guys. Seriously. Go check it out. Please. Anyway, here we go. This is The Raft. This looks cool. And, okay, so Robbie lives with her family on Midway, a group of islands in the middle of the Pacific. After visiting her aunt on Hawaii, Robbie is left to return home alone, catching a cargo flight at the last minute. All systems are a go until the plane hits nasty weather and then the plane goes down. Suddenly, Robbie's in the water, fighting for her life. Max, the only other survivor, pulls her onto a raft, and that's when the real terror begins. They have no water. Their only food is a bag of Skittles. There are sharks. There is an island, but there's no sign of help on the way. Survival has never been so dizzying, so frightening, and one question remains: how long can they survive? I might actually choose this to read pretty soon. Obviously, after I finish the Stalking Jack the Ripper series and the Mara Dyer series, because I got to know my answers. I'm trying to find Capturing the Devil right now. Anyway, but this looks really cool. I love disaster novels. If you guys have any that are, like, really awesome, please leave them in the description below. If you have any recommendations at all for me, please leave them below. Okay, last but not least, it's another hardback called The Echo Room. Oh, guys, I am super excited for this one. Okay, I'll read this one to you, too. This video is super long. I'm sorry. He's had 6 years of practice at Wailing Home, the state-run boarding school where he learned how to keep his head down to survive. But when Rhett wakes up, locked in a small depot with no memory of how he got there, he can't hide. Not from the stranger in the next room, or from the fact that there's someone else's blood on his jumpsuit. Worse, every time he tries to escape, he wakes up right back where he started. Same day, same stranger, same blood-stained jumpsuit. As memories start to surface, Rhett realizes that the logo on the walls is familiar. The stranger isn't a stranger, and the blood on his jumpsuit belongs to someone or something banging on the door to get in. I'm really excited about this one. I love it. And I really adore this freaking cover. I think it's amazing. So I didn't have as many books this time They're not coming up. Here we go. There we go. There we go. If I made 2 piles, they'd come up. I still have 3 piles. Alright, guys. So I hope you like that video. Oh, and look what else came in. My Criminal Minds. That's not a book outlet thing. That's another thing. Funny story. So I was binging. Like, I finished season 11. And then I bought season 12, like, in the middle of season 11, thinking it would come here on time. Well, I stopped at 11, I think on, like, Thursday or something. And I couldn't wait anymore, so I was like, I have to know answers. So I started season 12, and we binged the entire season 12 this weekend. And then Monday, wouldn't you know, after like a week and a half, season 12 comes in. Well, thank you. I don't need you now. Actually, I do, because I have the Criminal Minds collection. I'm trying to binge and catch up before the final season airs, January 8th. I will have a reaction video on that day. So yeah, I'm pretty excited. I've always loved Criminal Minds, been watching it ever since it aired. However, at about season 9 or 10, I think, I fell out of it. Not because the show was bad or anything, just because you know how you miss an episode, and then you miss a few more, and then just life gets so busy. Then you're too far to catch up, so I'm binging the shit out of it because I love Criminal Minds. And it was just something like I always thought was going to be there, you know, and now it's ending. And I really wish I had caught up with, I really wish I had been watching live for the last few years. I watched 10 years live though, but I really wish I had been caught up this entire time, but obviously I wasn't, and it really bums me out because now it's the last season. Just when I'm starting to binge and get caught up, it's the last season, and it makes me so sad, but at least I'll be a part of the last season. And Supernatural's last season too, just when I found the show at the beginning of the year. So it's like, ugh! And Criminal Minds and Supernatural is in my top 3 shows for life. My favorite is obviously Friends. But then I don't know if it's Criminal Minds or Supernatural. It's going to depend on how they end. That's how I'm going to have to make my final decision. Criminal Minds, I think I like a little bit better as the show as a whole. Whereas Supernatural, I love, but I'm like really crazy about Sam Winchester. And in Criminal Minds, I love Spencer Reid. However, like, I think I like the other characters more than in Supernatural, even though I love both. But I love just the Criminal Minds roundedly. But who knows? Depending on the ending, it could just, I don't know, it's really close. Anyway, so, alright guys, I hope you like this. Love you guys.